in the game. I could talk about it because I did the time for it, but I was selling dope. You know what I'm saying? And making music.
Cause I want to start some like rap beef in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this shit fucking hyped up.
It used to be like that a little bit. Bobo got stabbed up yesterday over a bag of chips. What?
And then you and Tabo got the record together?
Yeah, me and Tabo got a song together. Cool.
Don't you got 2 with Smoke Perk?
Yeah. My guy.
Is it out yet? The second one?
Yeah, we got. Did you have to get in any fights or anything in there?
Yeah, I got in a fight. About a fight a year. Yep.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was getting the Thrasher magazines in there.
Were you really?
Yeah, I had the CCS mail order still coming in just to see what was up.
That is the most skater shit I've ever heard of, bro. Get in this. How was it working with and meeting Tech N9ne?
That was a trip, man. And
was
it's
it?
Like, man, next thing you know, Tech walks by, and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? What song is this?" Like he was like,
no shit.
"Who's on this track? Is there an open verse?" I rap the motherfuckers and get out in the parking lot and talk shit.
No shit.
And I'm protected, so I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" You know,
right?
I'm wrecking in the cars and shit. Like it was like he's a genius. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me too. I love that.
Yeah.
Normal.
Nah, I don't bump a lot of this shit like that. A lot of this.
Who you think is the big 3 in Omaha though?
Damn. Yeah, I wonder who said that though.
That was
Throw that little gerbil, or what he said.
Yes.
Throw the little
gerbil. Say the bar, bro. You know what bar it is.
All right, welcome back to another episode of The Hour You Hate, everybody. We got a big guest on today's episode. We got a guy who worked with Tech N9ne, King ISO, got songs with a bunch of big name people. Says he's the king of kings, snake of all snakes, bro. Today we got Snake Lucci in the building, dude. How we doing, bro?
Yes, sir. Feeling great. Feeling good.
Yes, sir, dude. We got we're going to talk about from prison stories to touring to a bunch of other stuff we're going to get into. But how you been living, bro? It's good to finally sit down and actually chop it up.
Just enjoying life, man. I live out in the country, so shit, I just been relaxing. And
oh, yeah?
Yeah, I live so.
A little closer.
Okay.
You live out in...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did you have to drive from there to here today?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. We
good.
appreciate it, man.
That ain't far.
Oh, man. You had a couple shows going on the last few days, right?
I had one. Yep.
In Lincoln, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. How'd that show go?
It was straight. It was cool.
Yeah?
Yep. I was just looking out for a homie. He had a tour going on, and kind of a last second thing I hopped on. It was cool.
Okay, nice.
Do shows always feel the same for you? No matter like...
Nah. Nope.
Okay.
A lot of them hit different. You know, it's like...
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I've had one of my favorite shows is actually like a little hole in the wall bar, but it was packed like a motherfucker. It was, I want to say it was in like Indiana, and it was so lit. Everybody was turned. It was just, the energy was cool. It was crazy. And they packed it so much. It was like, I didn't know that many people could fit in there. Merch was selling off the table. It was cool.
When was this?
It was part of the group therapy tour.
Oh, okay, yeah, the King ISO tour and shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's fire, bro. I did forget to introduce, we got Dewey Cox on the couch over to the left of homie today.
What up, y'all?
Shout out to bro, and then of course
Big
GED
dog.
to my right, bro, always in here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But that's lit, bro. I'm glad we could get you in here for real. I wanted to start off with some shit. I want to get into the prison shit eventually, you know what I'm saying? I'm real hyped about that shit. Yeah. But let's talk music first, you know what I'm saying? How long you been doing it? How long you been rapping?
For a minute. I'm talking about, I guess seriously, for about since 2003.
Yeah? Okay, shit, bro.
That's
So
what
you
I was
got-
going to say about 2003.
Dang, dude, that's nice. Because I was listening to your music the other day before we got this going just to get prepared for it and everything.
Yeah.
And I was looking like it goes back to about 5 years and then it kind of stops. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, is that when the prison shit happened or whatever? Or did
No,
that
see a
happen
lot
before?
of a lot of stuff when I got out, I released old stuff that I didn't have out online. That was just on the, and then some of the stuff I was releasing after was what I wrote in prison. So
So did you hold on to it and shit like that?
yeah,
You was
I
like,
held
all
on,
right.
and there was some unreleased tracks, and I did like the dabs on deck, shit like that, dabs on deck too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple little projects or whatever. Okay.
Like some
Just
old
sitting
stuff
in
and
the
some
vault.
new unreleased shit, and then some new tracks on it.
Okay, nice, dude. How long you guys been, or how did you and King ISO get acquainted?
We grew up together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So way back, like when you guys meet, like grade school, middle school?
When he was born, I mean, like,
Oh, no shit.
so
Since
our
birth.
families go back because like my mom and his mom was good friends in like grade school, so like they go all the way back, and like so his grandma and my grandma knew each other. So when I was a kid, I grew up, his sister was closer to my age, and we grew up, and then they had him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And then we
shit,
grew up,
huh?
so like he was a baby and stuff growing
So y'all
up.
like hood cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We be saying cousin, but we ain't related. Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my cousin.
And I don't really throw that around like that either, though. But yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. Because I knew you guys were homies, but I didn't know it was
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before music, like we didn't even,
Yeah.
do music or think about it. We were
Who
kids.
got into the music first?
I got into music. I had a group. I was in a group called the Ethnics back in the day. It was a couple artists. They was from Bellevue.
Oh, really?
Yep, it was 2 Mexican artists. Sounds and Nimic. That was their names. We started Ethnics Music Group, and we was recording at Sounds House out in Papillion.
Oh, yeah.
It was like an underground group,
How long
conscious
ago was
rap. This was that was about 2003, 4,
Okay.
maybe before that.
Dang, how old are you? How old are you in 2003, 2004?
I'm gonna have to do some math. Was it 20 years ago? Oh no, 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, sweet. Damn, bro. So that's some crazy shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get the timeline on when did you start going to getting into the prison shit and stuff like that, bro? Because did that
I
mess
first-
up the music grind? That happened
It
like
slowed
in
it
the middle
down
of
and stopped it and put a pause on it and made it, especially the 8 years, that was
Is that what you did?
the last one, yeah.
Oh shit.
And before you did that bid, were you buzzing or were you more buzzing?
Yeah, we was
after
super
you
buzzing.
came?
We was
Okay.
about to, ISO would have took off back then. You know what I'm saying? I was in the game. I could talk about it because I did the time for it, but I was selling dope. You know what I'm saying? And making music. So I
Yeah.
would do that. I would re-up on CDs. And
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
yeah, I got locked up. So kind of put it on stop, but they kept it going. And then I got out and then see what became of it. And I was just like, that's what's up, man.
So you really like the Tony Yayo of the whole situation. They was
I
waiting
don't know,
for you
man.
to get
Tony
out.
Yayo to 50
I don't know.
Cent.
You know?
50
I'm
Cent,
just
bro.
saying, I'm just making a comparison. Tony
Yeah.
Yayo was with G Unit. They was free
Exactly.
Yayo and all that. King ISO was
Yeah, he was dropping
Free Snake.
mixtapes. You see, there's a whole lot of mixtapes where you're saying Free Snake.
exactly.
Oh really? Huh?
And it was before the big bid. It was like the bid before that. So
Yeah.
it was like every time I got locked up, it was Free Snake. It became a thing. He had the shirts and shit.
Damn, bro. 8 years, huh?
Yeah, the last one, yep.
And then, so when'd you get out? 'Cause we're in-
2017.
Okay, it's 2017
Yeah.
now. You've been out what? That's like 7 years?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is a trip to think about. It feels like just a couple. It took that long to really adjust in my mind and realize I'm out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's probably the craziest thing. 8
That's
years
a whole
for real.
nother thing. Yeah, it's a trip. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And technology, everything.
So you were buzzing before you went in, and then they kind of kept the vibes going and everything?
Yeah, everybody just did their own thing and branched out. It took where they left off and kept going.
Damn.
So.
What was prison like? Were you scared? Or were you worried? Not scared, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but-
there is some scared times. I mean, shit, fuck yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, right?
Fuck yeah, there's-
Some people might be like,
I think
oh,
the scary. I'm gonna tell you some trippy shit. What's scary is when you're on a range and somebody gets killed, and they seal off the room, and then they unseal the room 2 days later like it never happened, and they didn't find who did it, and it's on your range. Another motherfucker dies. They don't know who did it. Now
Break
you're like,
down
what
what you mean by range.
Okay, so in your building, there's different pods, and then in the pods there's a range. You know what I'm saying? So somebody will get killed.
Oh,
Nobody know nothing.
Like
Prison.
a distance
Yeah.
range or something, huh?
I'm saying not like range, like within your range. I'm talking about that's the name of it. Is what it's called.
okay.
Like that hallway, it's called the range.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you mean. I
Yeah.
get what you mean. That
And
section
see, I'm
of
not even
hallway.
realizing y'all don't know that. See what
No,
I
it's
mean?
all
Yeah.
good. I'm
But
visualizing it.
On my range, so it's like A range, B range, C range, D range. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
And you said it was crazy. What? Someone got killed on
Well,
your
I mean,
range?
just different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get killed, and you just was talking to that, like how we're talking. I shake up with you, and tomorrow, hey, Bobo got stabbed up yesterday over a bag of chips. What? Where? Around the corner from the other cell down from you. What?
Crazy.
And you don't know who. So it's just like your anxiety level now. It's like you ain't tripping about how much time you got. You're more you're on survival mode. Like, okay, I need a shank in this bitch. I need fuck
And it
this.
felt like survival more than anything through the course of it.
It was cool. No, it was
Rather
cool,
than
but
later.
my anxiety when shit like that was going on, or okay, another example is being gang related. Like, you'll be all right because you're you're not affiliated or nothing, you'll be in there and just doing your time, you could go. But if you're affiliated, what your homie gets into, you get into.
Oh shit!
And so like
Right.
it could turn into a domino effect to where you could be in your cell chilling, watching your TV. Your homies could be getting into it with this group, and then once a certain amount of people get into it, all of them, whatever they could find of that one, and you're in the room with your headphones on listening to music, and they running up in, you don't know what's going on.
No
So you gotta stay tapped into what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Is it clicked up by gangs in there, or is it like races like you see in the movies and shit?
It's
It
not.
just depends on where you at.
It is and it ain't. So it's like it's gangs, but some groups that aren't gangs are a group of a race that represent just their race and not a gang.
Yeah.
But that's a group which becomes to move like a gang because they have a leader still. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Damn, bro, that shit was crazy. Did you have to get in any fights or anything in there?
Yeah, I got in a fight. About a fight a year. Yep.
Or did you? And did that give you extra time? Or did you pick
No,
up
there
any
was
extra-
one where I thought for sure I would get some time. And I don't like to glorify it or nothing. It ain't nothing. That's something I was terrified, and I'm not even on the receiving end of the padlock. But when I saw what happened, I thought dude was gonna die. This dude that I padlocked, his head was like squirting blood.
Oh,
And
no.
the top of his head looked like a mud flap opening, and the blood was pouring and shit. And I'm like, wait, the guards were taking their time to pick him up. I'm like, damn near ready to yell, man, get his ass. You know what I mean? Fix him up. I'm not trying to catch a new charge. I was trying to fuck him up. But I can't say that, so I'm just holding that in. But inside, that's when I'm like, damn, get him. I can't say, get him, cops. You know, but fucking save him. Shit, do y'all job. They want to see him die. They're taking their time. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow.
It's crazy.
But he got sent out. He got staples on his head. He was good.
Yeah. And you said
But,
you padlocked him?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. That must have been wild, huh?
was
I'm
some
sorry, I
serious
don't
shit.
try to like glorify this shit, bro. It's
Nah.
just so like crazy to me.
It's
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying? Like I'm watching a show right now. It's like Unlocked, where it's like a prison and they're trying to like give all the
Just about to
prisoners.
watch that.
Yeah, they're giving them all like free range. You know what I'm saying? Like doors are open, free phones and everything, and trying to make themselves a community.
Yeah.
But it's getting so crazy because like there's no deputies or nothing in there. It's just them policing the whole unit.
And I was gonna say, I was like, ain't that kind of what they already do? Like,
I mean,
whether the doors
Possibly.
is locked or not, like that's what they already do.
possibly, man.
Dude, cause
So I'm curious too. Did it hit you at any point like, man, I'm about to get on these weights. I'm about to start. lifting.
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you about that. So I did, but like 8 years, like, okay, so at first I was like, I'm about to work out and I'm just gonna get swollen this bitch. And it became like, it was like I got swole a little bit, you know, like 2010 I got swole.
okay,
My biggest I ever got, maybe 2011.
how big were
Arms, chest, dude, I got pictures. It was like my arms, my chest, but they said muscle has memory. Somebody told me, so like I could always get it back. I don't got to stay doing it. There's nobody in here to really want to be, you know what I
Right.
mean? And I can handle myself. You get too big, you can't even swing fast enough. So it ain't size anyways.
And you kind of become a target too.
Yeah.
I see
Nah,
some-
not even, but I mean, with my homies, nobody fucked with us really. So it was nothing like that. But I never worried about like how we were gonna be unless we got in like a group fight with somebody that was bigger than us. Too many of them. Then that's when I get to wonder. But for the most part, even that situation, one thing I can say about the homies is like it'd be 60 of us and we got into it with 100 or 200 people. But they knew how far we'd push it, and eventually they want to go home. And my homies they'll jump off a cliff and bring you with them, like type shit. So, and then we just all jumping off a cliff together. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, so they're like, you know what, just leave them motherfuckers alone.
Real talk.
Fuck, dude.
Yep. So then we never had to deal with nothing because we had that reputation. But the thing about it is, every once in a while, the homies, you know, make a statement on the yard with just randomness, violence. So it's like it's crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's really all I could go into with that, but
Where were
just
you
keeping
like?
fear on the yard.
Where were you like stationed at or whatever? Not stationed, like you're in the military, but you know what I mean.
I was in the military too. We can talk about that later too. That was
Oh,
Fort Jackson, but
Oh yeah.
I was in NSP.
Dang, happy Veterans Day, bro.
Yeah, I mean I wasn't in long enough for
Oh.
all that. Yeah, I don't even want to accept all that, but yeah, I'll tell you about it. But yeah, I was in NSP. That's where my time started, and then in Iowa I was in Newton. Before it was bogus, because now it's bogus. But Newton,
NSP being Nebraska State Penitentiary. Okay.
yeah, so long story short, I had 2 dope cases. I had a Nebraska one. I was out on bail, caught an Iowa case, dope case. Booked me, sentenced me in Nebraska first. Then while I was in Nebraska, got sentenced in Iowa. hoping they'd run it concurrent. So while I'm in NSP, I'm making phone calls to Iowa. Hey, pick me up. I want to get sentenced. Everybody's telling me, oh, they're going to run it together. Because I was going to wait till I got there and then get sentenced. I was like, if they do it now, I got a chance for this time to count too. So let's start. Let's
The
run
time
that.
served or whatever.
Man, I went out there and they ran that shit consecutive. I was like, fuck. Yeah,
Dude.
box carded. So like all the shit I was getting into in Nebraska, I was pushing my date away. So I ended up doing years extra.
No
Years
shit.
extra, yeah.
Shit didn't
Like
count.
4 years extra, yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yep. So you don't just get out in the date. They say you could push your date further. You're chasing your date.
Damn, dude. So you did extra time because of that shit, huh?
It's gang shit.
And what do you said it was gang shit? Like
Most of it, like most of my write-ups where I got big time knocked off, like not knocked off, but added, was gang shit, like gang leadership. One of them, I didn't lay a finger on nobody.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. Just from trying to say that I told somebody to do something.
They try to like say you
Leadership
did
type
something,
shit.
huh?
Yeah. Yep.
So you didn't get any charges added onto your time. but
No,
you did
that
get
padlock I
time,
thought I would, but
But
yeah,
you did get time added on.
Good
huh?
time, yep.
Okay. So that's good. They don't do it by charges. They
they
can't
do that
just-
too though.
Yeah,
it just
they
depends.
do it, huh? It just depends on what you get.
Yep.
And on the random too, how did prison affect your skating skills? Like, cause you had
Shit
to-
brought him down because
Right,
I hadn't
yeah,
skated in so
right,
many years.
right, yeah,
I had
that's
to
what I'm-
relearn. Yeah, I mean, it's muscle memory with that too, but
I mean, that had to be something that was like one of the main things.
I
you were
missed
like,
it.
man,
I know that.
missed it.
Yeah, I was getting the Thrasher magazines in there. And just,
Were you really?
yeah, I had the CCS mail order still coming in just to see what was up.
That is the
That's what's up.
most skater shit I've ever heard of, bro. Getting the CCS
Yeah.
in the prison.
Back when they had it, they got it again now. You know that, right?
Yeah,
They got the
bro.
catalogs back.
And you've been skating your whole life, or like what music or skating?
a
Which
lot of
one
it.
has happened longer? You think
Skating was first.
skating was first?
Yep.
That's how it was.
I
Here
got
too,
introduced. Yeah, I got introduced to skating. I was probably 4 or 5. I got my first skateboard.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky, bro. I didn't start skating until I was like 14, dude.
I mean, I wasn't doing tricks though until I was like 13 though, 12,
Yeah.
13. I was just doing like old school handstand. I could do the handstand while riding though, the old
Really?
school 70s trick. Yeah,
Really?
shit like that. The
Could you
power
hit the
slides.
flip? Could you hit the flip off
Nuh-uh.
after the handstand or just the
Nope.
handstand?
Just the handstand.
That is still crazy. That's like fucking Strawstone with his
Yeah.
headstands, but on
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
skateboard. dude.
Yeah.
That's lit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I forget you be skating too, bro.
Mhm.
Cause we initially met doing a rapper game of skate, didn't we?
Yep.
With Lake Street and shit.
Yep,
Yeah, bro. That's how we first got acquainted. Played skate at Westroads, got kicked out, but
Yeah.
then luckily the security guard who kicked us out knew about the team or whatever. So he's like, "You guys can finish up the video
That
or
was dope.
whatever."
That's
no,
dope.
that shit was tight, wasn't it?
Mhm.
It was a good time, bro.
Yeah,
I
was,
know, right?
I was hyped back in the day when I did my first ollie.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Like it was just an ollie, and I felt really good about it, man.
Yeah.
And that's all I did.
Hell yeah.
I never graduated to like grinding on stuff. And
I will say this though, like you know it looks like Tupperware, but like those big plastic little totes with the tops that clip off like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would flip those upside down, and with like my shoes on, I could kick flip those and shit. And I was showing people while I was in prison skating on those. Yeah,
Dude. He said, I gotta keep my kickflip.
hey, I gotta
fresh."
get my shit right. Get
You
my
gotta find a
form
way to keep
together,
your,
man.
your skills fresh.
Like
You
how
imagine
come out with
Trey
great
flipping a
form?
fucking Tupperware box, bro? Dude, that would go crazy. You're like, hey, bro, clear the set real quick. I'm about to go down it. Go down the step in prison, bro.
hell no.
That'd be wild, dude.
You never know.
What was your best trick at your prime of skating?
Damn, my best trick probably impossible.
Impossible?
Yeah.
The over the foot around?
It's like it does a backflip.
Yeah.
And it spins. Yeah.
That shit's nice. But how was it working with and meeting Tech N9ne?
That was a trip, man. And
Was
it's
it?
like it's crazy because sometimes I forget that happened, and then I see the video like, damn, that happened. Like, what
Dude,
the fuck?
video
You know?
almost got 1 million views, bro.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sitting at like 900,000 when I watched it last
Yeah,
time,
that's-
bro.
that was definitely some bucket list shit right there.
Dude,
That's
that was crazy. Because what was it, like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Was it? How was
Think
that
so.
experience, bro? Like, what led
So-
up to making the song?
Shit, man. ISO hit me up. He was like, "Look, He said I'm about to drop this album. I want to drop." He said, I want you to be on this album. I got this track, and man, the magic of that song is crazy. The layers of how it even came together. First off, before I just have to go in the order. So
Yeah, let's hear
Yeah,
it. Because
he-
it was made
let's
me
get into
crazy,
it.
right?
he played. Yeah, he
Okay.
played the beat the night before. So I'm listening to it, and kind of get an idea. I wrote it the night before. So like it's usually short notice, but this was like it was the night before. So I wrote it, got to the studio, we recorded our verses, and he had the beat. It didn't have the guitar yet, and that's when we found out Matt could play that guitar. Like, well, that's when I first found out, because you know he's playing on a lot of my new shit now and shit. He's the one playing the guitars.
Who is?
Matt Phoenix.
Okay, nice.
Yep. And but yeah, so he was the one that played the guitar on Made Me Crazy.
No
But
shit.
like I was thinking, like he was like, "You got any ideas you want to add on there?" I was like, "Shit, I'm thinking of this sound, kind of like a Korn, because I came up listening to Korn. So if you listen to it, you kind of hear that little,
I do.
like a Korn influence of the guitar." And I just whistled the sound, and Matt just played it instantly. And I was like, "Whoa, throw that on there!" Boom. We went out to eat. I think it was like Jack Stacks or something. Came back to the studio, and Matt's like, "Hey, check this out. I did something to the bass," and he played it. He played it in the studio. And boom, boom, boom. It just hit harder. We was like, "Damn!" So.
No shit.
We're just bumping it this is a true story right here. We're bumping in the studio, listening to it and vibing, right? And man, next thing you know, Tech walks by and he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? What song is this?" Like he was like,
no shit.
"Who's on this track? Is there an open verse?" Right off the bat. That's when I first met JL. They both walked in, shook up with them.
Oh, you
like,
said
"Hey."
Tech walked in and said
Tech walked
that.
in and said that.
Oh,
he was
no
like, "Is there an open verse?" And there was somebody who was supposed to that was gonna be on it, right? From the West Coast. And was waiting on the verse, but it was just like, you know, whichever comes first, so let's wait a while. If it takes a while, we drop whatever. However, you know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go into somebody else's shit, but it's however it came, Tech got on it, you know what I'm saying, and killed that shit. And we didn't get the Tech verse till we was on the group therapy tour, and it just popped up. I know we was on I can't remember what show, maybe it was Utah, but he was like, "Hey, check this out." Played it, and that's when I heard the final version with his verse on
No
it.
shit.
Yeah, so that's the song, but the video,
The video
it was
is a
like
crazy
they hit me
thing
up.
too,
Yeah,
huh?
it was just a random call. "Hey, we shooting a video. Whoop-de bam." You know, sent me the itinerary, the details of it, like a movie script, and I'm just like, "All right, cool. I'm there. Be here at this time."
No shit. Because you
Popped
guys
up.
shot it at
Yeah.
their headquarters, didn't you?
No, it was some building. It was
Oh,
like
really?
they rented it out. Yeah, they rented out a building.
Damn, so, but were you working at a studio, like at Tech N9ne or Strange Music Studio, making that song?
Yeah, I recorded that at Strange. Yep.
Yeah, and then he just happened to come in and he was like, "Damn, this is a crazy
He was
beat."
walking
Like,
by. Like I met him before. Like when we walked in, I met him. Shook up. Well,
Was
I met
that
him
your
even
first
before.
time?
No, I met him
Okay.
before at the I Won't Quit video shoot.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the first time I really like met him. But then we went to the Strange when we went to record that. Met him.
Break down
went
real
to the-
fast, like Strange for people who don't know.
Strange
place-
Music.
What is that
Yeah.
place? That place. Not I know
Oh,
Strange
headquarters.
Music, but it's like a headquarters with the studio.
Yeah, it's Strangeland. So it's like
Okay.
that's where the studio is. It's called Strangeland.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's out there in Kansas City.
That's
yeah.
like the. I always see them posting in like a big warehouse with full of merch and stuff. Is
That's
that,
it.
is that the
Right.
same? That's
Yep.
the yep. That
Yeah,
that's
that's a
probably looks
different
dope, man. I like that type of
Yeah.
vibe.
It's like a basketball court in there and shit.
Yeah.
And the other side got some stages and shit.
fantasy factory type shit.
Yeah.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
Let me get this just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, my
Try to
bad.
Speak into it.
Yeah.
if you can. Move it however you like, bro.
Yes, sir.
Because the first time you met him, you said it was at the I Won't Quit video shoot.
Yep.
And what was that? That was a Tech N9ne and King ISO song, huh?
Yeah, and it's crazy because
And you were in the video.
yeah, I was in the video in
Yeah.
the background. Yeah.
Okay.
You notice that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
seen
crazy
because
because I'm like a little hidden character in that one. Like Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat, no Cybot.
Because I forgot the name until you said it because I was watching one with them. Essentially
Yeah.
that one, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
seen you in the back. I was like, damn, that's a nice little cameo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fire, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
And then, because King ISO got, like, approached or whatever by him, right? And then
Yeah.
you just kind of, like, got in there like that, just mutual friends type.
Oh no,
huh?
they've been friends for a minute at that point.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
They've been friends for about a couple years at that point. And yeah, before his deal, like they was tight. You know what I mean? They kept in contact and shit. You know,
Damn.
they met way back when with the brain sick times and shit. So, and really further than that, we went back. It's just Tech didn't remember from back then. But in Omaha, we met him with the SnakeHouse shit. So
Oh, really?
yeah, it's a whole big wild story. Not about Tech, but it's a story that happened that day of some shit where in the parking lot where I got into it with some motherfuckers. It was over some rap shit back in the day. Like shit used to be different, man.
Rap beat,
It used
huh?
to be, yeah. Like we was, dude. ISO used to go so hard, motherfuckers would get mad if they can't out rap, and motherfuckers would get out in the parking lot and talk shit.
No shit.
And I'm protected, so I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" You know,
Right.
I'm wrecking in the cars and shit. Like it was like some shit like that.
Damn.
Like, to get out of it, like it was crazy. But at that time, it was like some opening for Tech or some shit. Like whoever wins opens, and some shit like that. But he ended up going or some shit. And then met him through back then and shit. And that picture was on the website back in the day, the SnakeHouse website. But
that's
later
fire,
down the
huh?
road, you see him share a picture from back when he was younger when they met. But they had kicked it before, yeah.
Yeah.
When he was a teenager.
Wait, that's mine, bro. Yeah, mine's been right here this whole time. I'm like staring at
You know what? If he brought like a skate deck, I'd be landing tricks right now. Like you could name it and I could land it just with the deck by itself.
Yo, just the carpet boarding?
Yep, that's how I used to practice in the wintertime.
But the carpet board, I was never good at carpet boarding, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it like that, dude.
Yeah, wintertime we just play pro skater and be practicing on our decks, you know, on the carpet like this.
Dude, you probably played all the pro skaters, huh?
Oh, dude,
I was
I
gonna
go
say
way
which
back
one
to
was-
skate or die, man. Like, this shit's way back.
Dude.
Did y'all ever use the little?
Tech decks?
Little fingertip
I didn't get
thing.
into that. My son was cool with that shit. I never got into it.
I always thought that was really cool for some reason. I
Yeah.
had the little bikes and stuff.
Oh, the bike tech decks are even
Yeah.
crazier.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
That
couldn't
shit
get
just-
into it.
No.
I don't know why. No.
But what was it like actually, like, the song meeting Tech N9ne that day and, like, actually being able to chop it up and shit like that? Like, how'd it feel when he was like, hey, this is hard,
Well,
you know, let me...
When he said that, I was just like, damn. I felt like, damn, you right. Because my verse was going too, and JL was like, hey, is that you? Who's that? I was like, me. He's like, damn. Shook up, like, hey, brother, okay, that's dope. To hear that, I'm just like, damn, okay, so that
That
was
probably
dope.
hyped you
I
up.
didn't know it was that dope, but okay, cool. I
Yeah,
wrote it quick, too, so I was like, damn.
That's dope. That's
It
kind
was
of
cool. It was humbling, too. It's like,
That's kind of the like secretly a good compliment. when
Yeah,
you be
it was like
who is
good
this?
boost,
Be like,
yeah.
and it's you.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
I was like,
me.
wow.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. It was cool. It was all love, you know?
you guys just got that one track, huh?
What, with Tech?
Yeah.
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 And we don't have to go into the like money side of things, but did you have to pay for that feature, or was it
No,
just like,
no.
hey, I fuck with this, let me hop on?
Nah, it wasn't a feature.
All
It
work.
wasn't my feature.
no.
Because it was on the.
It featured me. I just.
Oh yeah, they did
Yeah.
feature you, huh? So he just
It's
went.
on
It
their
was
shit.
already on it
That's on their
regardless.
shit. Yeah.
Damn.
That's theirs.
That's lit, huh?
That song's theirs. Yeah.
Cause King Ice will be showing love. You guys are tight, bro. I see like even on his newest album, you're on what was it, Midwest Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a tight little song
Now
too,
check
bro.
this out. I recorded that on the spot in the studio. Like
Did you?
literally, yeah.
How long it
Exactly.
take you to do that verse?
Like I had to write that and like I wrote it in like 20 minutes.
No shit.
Yeah.
Is that usually how you work? So if someone's like, Dewey
Yeah.
calls you next week and he's like, Snake,
Nah,
I need you.
only if I'm given short notice. But that's one of them things. Like you missed this. You remember how Tupac said, "Look,
Yeah.
man, outlaws get that song written. If not, hey, you ain't on the
You
track.
ain't on the
Shit,
track.
hold
Yeah.
on.
We gonna
How
have to
long?
keep
20
moving.
minutes. That's plenty of time in that case.
Especially if it's like a big song like that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and big shit around it like
Yeah.
that. It's like, bro, you better knock.
And they
them
didn't
bars
say
out
you
quick.
got 20 minutes to write it or no shit like that. I'm not trying to make it seem like death row or no shit, but it's just like
Pressure's on.
I felt like
Opportunity.
I
Pressure's
needed to
on.
get this done because you're waiting on me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
to
go ahead.
kind of piggyback off of that about
Mm-hmm.
your process and stuff. When you say you write, do you prefer writing and having your lyrics already prepared, or
Yeah,
you
yep.
do you prefer like punching in also, or do you like punching in?
I mean, I could do either way, but
Yeah.
I've been writing a lot. You know, I've been writing a lot.
Yeah, you're an old school artist. I feel like you like to actually put pen to pad.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that how you write too, pen to pad,
Yeah.
or yeah?
I won't even do it on the phone.
I like
Yeah.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Are you a freestyler though? Like,
I
like,
mean,
did you do a lot
no.
of freestyling?
Nah, I ain't gonna
Okay.
cap.
All
Nah.
written? Yeah.
I mean, I can. I have my
Meaning
moments.
like not in the studio.
Yeah.
But just like as pastime.
I do it for
hanging
fun.
out.
Yeah, I did it on the way here. Yeah,
That's
do
what
that
I mean.
shit.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll
okay,
go
okay.
hard when nobody's listening, but when I'm trying, it's like something. But it'll be bammer sometimes, so I don't even fuck around.
He said I was
right,
doing it all
right.
the way here, bro.
Yeah. But he just
Dang.
have his little glory moments. But if I just like Lil Wayne used to do that. He'll go crazy and then some of it'll be bunk, but he'll drop it all.
It's a
And it's the
process.
same thing, but I just like having it all though, not just pieces of it. So I'd rather write it.
Yeah, I like that. like that.
GD was saying earlier, I don't mean to steal the question,
go
but
ahead.
who were some of your like inspirations that got you like into the? Because I said you're like a fast rapper, right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So who
Shit,
got you into that,
inspiration.
or what made you start rapping as fast as humanly possible?
Man, I didn't even start out rapping fast. That's the
No?
crazy thing. Yeah, I started out really listening to more. I mean, I was listening to a little bit of everything growing up, but it was like West Coast, just coming up. But as far as like influences in the way I write or the way I think of rap, I'm like, okay, it came from New York, so let me start there. You know what I'm saying? And listen to what they from the creation to now. And then skating, you hear motherfuckers bumping Jurassic 5 and shit like that. Right. So it's like there's shit like that pops up, and then you got your Nas's, you got your Big L's. I was listening to a lot of New York shit coming up skating. Yep.
Okay. So you fuck with 50 Cent, right? He's from New York?
Yeah, I fucked with it, but that was like
that's like later on.
I like the earlier shit. Like I like the Locks and shit like that when they was on top, like shit like that. Their mixtapes, the Cassidy mixtapes. Like it was a whole different era. Motherfuckers roll their blunt, listening like,
so
oh
you
man,
fuck
you hear
with
that
a lot of Currency?
No, I don't even fuck with that. My brother does.
I would think you would be a Currency fan.
He said nah.
Something about Jet Life or some shit.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, Jet Life, all that.
My brother loves it. He listens to that shit all the time. He could quote all of it. I don't know much about it. I know he likes cars. My brother likes cars, so he listens to them. There's some similar shit.
Yeah, that makes
sense. I remember Currency. I mean, he's been doing it for a really long time.
Long time, bro.
I remember back
on
No Limit.
Weezy shit.
Yeah.
He was on No Limit.
He was on No Limit. I didn't even know that. He was back in the... They called him the Down South Fabulous.
But did y'all know there was an artist from Omaha from No Limit, though?
Word?
Yeah, I believe so. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure Big Bear or some shit.
Big Bear?
Right.
Yeah, look it up. Look up Big Bear
dude.
because I might be right. And I think he moved to Kansas City or some shit. I could be wrong. I don't know. I feel like there was a Big Bear from Omaha, man.
We got Dewey over here like Max from Fragrant with the laptop, bro. We got
Big Bear doing things.
Was it Omaha?
Is that him?
Yeah, but I can't remember. Ain't he from Omaha?
No, but shout out to Big Bear.
Yeah, shout out to him regardless, man. He popped up in the conversation, whether he is or
he's
not.
Doing
he is
things,
now.
Man. Come on, man.
I think so, though. I think I'm pretty sure.
Dang, dude, that's crazy, bro.
I mean, there's all kind of motherfuckers that got signed from Omaha if you really think about it, but no one really thinks about it.
Who else can you bring to mind?
Skate Maloli or whatever.
Oh, I remember him.
Jack and Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, they came from here too.
311 from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely is from here.
Yep.
We have a lot of low key, like they're not low key to the world, but to Omaha for some reason. Yeah. A lot of actors. Yeah. Famous actors.
Gabrielle Union, Nick Nolte.
Oh, really?
Nick Nolte's from here.
And there's several like very well known, like just background work type people too.
Yeah.
A lot of people in Omaha, I feel like, but it's like people don't be knowing. It's so funny how like we have people right in our city who are doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And everybody don't always know. They be like skate, or even I hear it. They be like ISO. Yeah. I'm like, what? You don't know ISO,
like,
dude? I mean,
but you got to think it's so many billions of people on the planet, so much music out there. You just got to damn near know. But when they come across it, they're gonna like it and listen to it. They just got to find it. See what I'm saying?
Everybody exists in their own little bubble.
Exactly. They got their own different groups.
You just got to get tuned to it. That's all.
Dude, because I always talk about there's so much going on, but there's so many different communities and like,
and there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If like you're not in this community, you're not gonna know nothing about what's going on. But they could have the biggest shit going on over there. You know?
Right. Big bubble shit.
Yeah, you know.
And same with Des Moines. I was over in Des Moines. You got Bangladesh over there. He's the one that made a milli for Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
you know.
We know about Bangladesh.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
From here?
No, he's from Des Moines.
Oh, okay. But that's still almost kind of from being from here.
Yeah,
that's kind of
when someone's like Des Moines, that's someone I'm like,
hey,
that's home
from Des Moines?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's right.
I'm tapped in right now. Hey, I'm tapped in with him right now. I can plug you in.
That's a legendary tag too to like come on.
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
I was thinking of a GED tag the other day, bro. Yeah. I was like, school him, G. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
I've had the same tag for at least since 2021, bro. I
feel like tags became popping at a certain point again.
Bro, artists got tags now.
Because they was sitting for
I'm trying to get one,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
For a while, it was almost though like producers weren't putting tags on stuff.
Yeah.
And then I swear right around when...
That's the A&R's fault, though.
Yeah.
Except for like mixtapes and shit like that, you see it a lot.
That's the only time you'll get a tag and stuff.
And I used to put them in there on purpose just for that because I like that effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of my albums are here.
Sometimes it be official, you know what I mean, with the tag and stuff. It don't feel the same.
And I'm more so talking about like on the scene, and I'm sure in all the local scenes, like you wouldn't always hear like a producer's tag.
Bill Clinton.
But now it's like Bill Clinton on the beat, and it became like everybody knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So that's why it's like important now
Yeah,
to have
you gotta
a tag
stamp it.
and-
Somebody can say it's theirs and sell it online. You kind of got to at this
That
point.
be happening too.
Yeah,
Same with videos.
yep,
Now all the time you see who shot it right away.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? Or,
Yeah, before
Yeah.
the video even starts, it's
Hey,
like,
for
who
real.
shot it?
yeah.
Hey, speaking of people shooting videos, Cash Gang Films, bro.
Yeah.
They still around? They still doing
Yeah,
shit?
he's in Memphis right now. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the homie too.
Word.
yeah, yeah.
I know, bro.
You guys done a lot of videos, huh?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When I got out the joint, I was in work release when I recorded my first video with him, and he was still kind of like starting out. So he threw me a player deal, and like
Oh, really?
yeah, and I was like, bet, you know, I'm fresh out. You know,
You
I
gotta
was
be a
working
player
and
to
stuff.
throw a player deal, man.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
shout out to Cash Gang.
And he did, yeah. Shit, I'm keeping it real. He definitely threw a player deal, and I, you know, paid for it, and that was Right One. That's the name of that song. So I was still in work release when I did that video.
No shit, huh?
Fresh
Work
out.
release. How
Couldn't even
many-
figure out how to use my phone yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because technology.
Bro, that
Like,
was
what is this?
that
Yeah.
was probably crazy to you, huh?
Yeah.
Because
hell
when
yeah.
did you go in?
I went in and okay, so to put it into perspective, the whole Obama presidency, I was gone.
You was gone.
Yeah, that whole 8. So that's the whole 8.
He said that
got
whole
voted
8,
in
huh?
like a month after I went in, and then it was Trump
Right
already
out.
when I got out.
So I got a good question for you. What's the recording ability like when you locked up? Is there a guy in there who's just like
Yeah.
an engineer and
Yep.
he can get you right?
It depends on what
who you know,
prison. I
right?
found a
gonna
prison.
say.
I ended up at a prison that had a studio, and
I was
he
gonna say,
said,
was there
"Man,
a
look, I
program
need
for
this
it?"
much money. I need this in
'Cause I
food."
always
I brought my
heard that.
bag to him and gave it to him and made a fucking
So he
album.
hustling inside.
Yeah,
the prison.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's
Yeah.
a cell he has a studio in.
It's not a cell. It's an activity center
an
type
activity-
thing. Yeah,
activity
they have
center.
it. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit, huh?
And
Well,
they
that's what I
keep-
mean. Is like, have you
Yeah.
ever seen some homemade shit in the cell? That's like
I've
they
seen
trying to
some-
make it go.
I
They
seen
trying
some
to
shit
record.
that were doing with like a tape
Yeah.
type of thing or some shit in NSP because they didn't have no studio there, but somebody they made it. But yeah, I want to say who was that? I'm about to shout him out
'Cause
too. Stunner, the homie Stunner. Yeah, Stunner was recording some shit.
He had that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, so what was it like?
D-Ray. Shout out to D-Ray.
12 ramens for an hour or something, bro? Or how'd
No,
how'd
this
the
was
rate
big
work,
bread.
dude?
He wanted hundreds.
Oh,
to bump you up on the list because you got a 6-month wait and all kind of shit. So I had to bypass all that shit. Yeah.
It was
He was
like
getting
Dewey,
paid, man.
but in
Look, there's no
prison.
studio. Where else you gonna record? You got
Hey.
You want
Your only
to
studio.
record or not? You know,
Like, you gotta buy that fast pass, bro. Get to
Dude,
the top of the lane.
big bags. I had to come big store bags and drop it off to him, and
Did
then
you really?
risk. Yeah, and then I could risk getting in trouble between then and taking a loss, and then never being able to record, getting
this
shipped
is-
out. You
this
know,
is what I
anything.
got. How you get your files?
They had a computer and everything. They had Pro Tools.
But still,
Oh,
how
they
do
sent-
you get your files?
So he sent them out on a disc and sent.
Okay.
You could send it to the streets, but then the institution listens, make sure it ain't no
Make
cuss
sure
words.
ain't shit on it. Right.
No
Somebody
cuss
killed the
words?
motherfucker, right?
Is
And
that
he
what
was
you
in. Yeah, let me tell you why though. So this somebody killed the motherfucker and went to prison, right, for murder. And then he goes in the studio and raps about it. I killed that nigga. Da da da. Whoopty bam. Sent it out. They bumping
they
that
got
shit in
their
that
whole
whole city.
confession.
The families listening, hearing it. They're complaining. What is he writing in prison, making songs, sending it to the street? So then they shut it down. Now they gotta listen, make sure there's no cuss words,
No
shit like
shit,
that. Yeah.
huh?
You
But
can't
you
curse
still
on your
slip.
own record?
You can't. That's the only loophole.
Yo, so you ain't got freedom of speech?
There is loopholes, right?
Okay.
But if there's loopholes, but there ain't.
But there ain't.
Yeah.
So you released a couple
If you
songs.
could get it out in the mail to there, and they got it on, then you did it.
So you got to
know what I'm
really
saying?
figure out a clever way to.
If you rapping fast enough, they can't catch everybody,
gonna
bro.
catch-
They ain't catching that.
Yeah,
No.
they can't
You gotta
catch
have
I let
everybody.
a couple
Legal.
slip. Yeah, a couple of them
Prison
slip.
guards are like,
The fast shit, they ain't catching that because
They
you
be
got to
like-
write your lyrics out and they got to read it and it's got to go. So I'll make up a word, say it's saying that instead
Wow.
of the fast shit. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you dropped some songs from prison too,
Yep.
then? What
Yeah,
are some tracks you dropped?
Damn, dog. Let me see. I'm gonna really have Pud P-U-D.
Okay.
That was to the hoes. I'm about to pull that shit
He
down.
said that was to the
I ain't shouting that
hoes,
shit
bro.
down. Because now that I look at it, I feel like it was whack compared to now. You know what
Compared
I'm
to,
saying?
yeah.
so let's
It was
talk
just
about
good.
that.
It was
real
good
quick.
for then.
How is like when you look back at the old Snake? Do you
Yeah.
go through that? You like, man, I don't want people to see this.
Nah, I don't mind it. Like the songs were dope, but like I don't think the mixing was all that, and I don't think the beats was the production wasn't all that because it was from in there somebody with a keyboard. You know what I mean? So it's not like I don't want that to represent my brand when I'm out here pushing something
That's
polished.
what
you
I
know,
was gonna give.
so I gotta separate that and put it somewhere else in the archives for the collectors, and then separate that from the professional shit so they can understand that this is for real. You know, and
Dude,
not
and-
just some janky
And your
shit.
brand and your image is important, dude.
For
Me
sure.
and dude
Very
just
much
talked
so,
about
yeah.
this the other day, bro.
I was gonna piggyback off of what he was saying, off of what Dewey was asking. I mean, it's kind of the same question, but it's not. Do you have any cognitive dissonance when it comes to looking back at your old work? That's just
no. You know, a lot of people prefer or like a lot of my old shit from the first album. So it's like that was a classic. But yeah, just the ones in there and shit because, you know, some of it was shit I wrote maybe a few years before, so it was outdated. Like the music's changing at a faster rate than what I was writing. I'm writing it and waiting years to drop it, so when it drops, it's already outdated. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what that was.
It's more so like the question I'm asking it though is like, do you have anything that you wrote that you like this don't really?
Oh, that I don't fuck with.
That you be like, I'm not even this type of person no more.
Nah, I like all of it because it all made. Yeah,
He said it's me,
I
bro.
played all of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, go ahead, Dewey.
Yeah, I was about to ask something about like what you feel like is the difference between, say, an artist who's just like, you know, just like a local artist, how they're moving versus how an artist who's signed is moving, and is independent artist local guy, is he missing something, or is it, you know what I'm saying by that question?
Yeah, I think
That's a good
it just
question.
all depends on
Good
what
question.
you got in your corner because it's a team. A lot of people got a team because
Can't do it by yourself.
Nowadays the game changed, so it's pros and cons to being signed or being independent. It's knowing how to work the independent hustle.
Okay.
You know, it's about this podcast, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
More than
hitting
music
these
is what
spots.
you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's a lot of things keep you in your face. They want to see how you talk, how you move, you know, how you think. They hear the music. They want to know your personality. What do you like? What do you drink? You know what I'm saying?
It is. And that's the great thing about podcasts, 'cause like you said, it really shows like your fans a different side of you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit just tight.
And you said it in your answer, but how, from an artist standpoint, because I think about this all the time from the other side, like the engineer standpoint.
Yeah.
But how has the game changed over time for you? What's the biggest difference?
So,
Meaning like
I mean, a lot of things. The whole dynamics all the way around the board. You got these 360 deals out here that's trash. You know, so that's
versus the deals that were available back then. Or what are you saying? You get what I mean by that?
And I've
like,
never had neither one to really speak on, but I can say what was available then and what available now is different, and the way shit was selling then is selling different.
What about the process of like you recording a record back in, you know, when your first album came out versus now?
Same
like,
process.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
But meaning like here's why I think it was only different, and I'm thinking on it from like at the end of your session you used to have a CD.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
It used to be like it used to be they wouldn't email. We're not emailing stems.
Right,
It's all on the CD.
Yep.
And that was like less than 10 years ago.
Exactly.
And to back, you know what I mean?
Right.
10 years ago, I was 14, bro.
Technology is
He said, damn.
but I guess even from back in the day, it's always the same concept. It's
Yeah.
like you got the, you know, you do your acoustics, and you go in there and you spit your flow, and then you got the person whipping it up. You know what I mean? Mixing it up.
I mean, what did change is like the mixing, the quality of mixing now is different than then, big time. You know, every year they're coming out with some new shit, so it's gonna sound crisp. But you can have stems from back then and redo it and bring it back to life,
Right,
too.
like a remaster.
Yep. Which is kind of in the process of happening with some of these original SnakeHouse songs. So,
Dope.
yep.
You know, on the low, not to go, plugins are kind of like AI, and they were AI before AI.
I don't know,
Almost though, because you almost telling some plugins
like imitation.
or just some plugins
It's an emulation.
Like,
It's an
yeah,
emulation of
If
hardware.
I can tell this guitar to have the same saturation as such and such, that's kind of AI technology.
It is.
Before
I don't know.
AI though.
But think about this. Let's say you play a live guitar,
Okay.
and then you alter that to a distortion sound. Is that the same? Is that AI too?
So I think that'd be like sound modulation. And I think we both right on this because I'm more talking about if you were like, you could do stuff where I seen this dude do some crazy stuff, but you can give commands to plugins.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That like
Damn.
with the technology,
Bro,
you can almost.
You can pretty much, bro. They got a technology right now where, like you were saying with old boy with the guitar, they got some shit right now where you could actually just, like you were saying, you could sing it to them, and it'll come out with that plugin.
Well, you see what Drake just did. You see that
Yeah,
shit?
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Snoop said what?
The AI.
Like when I
Are
record
you sure?
this,
Bro,
That
so
shit
who
was
you
crazy.
guys think's winning that beef right now?
bro.
I ain't really listened to too much of it to understand even what it's about.
Yeah.
Like it's about a bitch from what I hear, so it's all whack.
It
I'm gonna
started
give y'all
with
my
the
perspective because I got a wide. But I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let you.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
gonna-
album wise, I like Metro Boomin shit. I like that type shit. That shit's going crazy right now.
That shit
I
is
don't
a
like.
hard song.
I didn't. Me personally, and a lot of people probably ain't gonna like this, but I didn't like the Kendrick Lamar disc because I don't even fuck with the beat or that moaning shit he was doing on the track. That was fucking it
on
up.
the like
Is that
that
a real
verse.
diss? The most recent one?
That's the.
I heard it was
that-
AI.
No, this was some other
that
shit.
the Drake shit is AI. The Kendrick Lamar shit is real.
Wait, the Drake,
Drake did an
Push
AI
Ups?
Tupac voice
Oh.
and then Snoop voice.
Yeah, that's his newest one.
That's his.
That's
new
his
one.
newest one, but
That's
the
the
first
latest.
one was real though.
Push
right?
ups. Push ups got
Push-Ups
leaked.
was real.
Yeah.
Push-ups was leaked.
He was snapping on that.
Yeah, I
Drop
think
it, give me 50.
Push ups was all right. I don't know. It's like it's hard to look at that and pick a side on some shit like that because it's like some of that shit be rap capping. Well, how would they act in
Right.
person? And some
It's
of
all
them
rap cap, bro.
Also,
Yeah, it's
all rap cap.
being somebody who came from like a hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
You real hip. Is it hard to be a Drake fan?
Nah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying
a
by
good
that
answer.
question?
Yeah.
Though? Y'all know what I mean by
Yeah.
that, right?
I know exactly
Nah.
what you mean.
Musically, I think he's a genius. You know what I mean? He's-
Me too. I love Drake.
Yeah.
Normal.
Nah, I don't bump a lot of his shit like that. A lot of his, certain shit I like in his shit, but certain of it I think ain't really all that. But you don't fuck with him?
No, I was doing it to his no homo comment.
I don't care. I mean, I don't really fuck with him like that. But some songs, there's some songs I fuck with though. Like that. If you're reading this, it's too late. That shit was raw.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Brown and Quavo are really beefing harder. It seems like.
Dude,
Yeah.
Before
The
we
Chris-
He
get
was
there,
tripping. Dude.
let me go ahead and give my synopsis of the
Chris Breezy.
the Kendrick. Yeah,
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
Chris is going crazy though.
He was bogus though. What he said. Though.
He was. That line is crazy.
about the
Wishing
takeoff
it was
shit.
good,
About-
Yeah.
about the takeoff shit. That line was crazy.
Yeah.
But as far as the Drake Kendrick battle,
Yeah.
first of all, what y'all think about J. Cole apologizing?
I think he got out he was scared or
He
something.
got out the way.
Yeah.
Dude,
Got out the way quick.
Or maybe he was trying to equalize his energy. Maybe he did it out of spur of the moment, recognized it, and said, "You know what? I'm about to equalize this and step back, and just get back in what I was on."
I think it was kind of respectful the way he did it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because he's like, hey, bro, these are two big guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Yeah.
obviously big, but I don't think he's up there with them. You know
But
what
they
I'm
were saying something about it's been going back and forth for a while.
For a
with
while,
some sneak
for a
diss and
minute.
shit. So it's like,
It's been a minute since, if y'all remember, because I'm from Detroit. If y'all remember, the Big Three was actually, this has already been a conversation. The Big Three originally was Kendrick, Drake, and Big Sean.
yeah, I wonder who said that though.
That was
he said, I wonder
that
who
was the
said that,
original
though.
Big Three. But
I like Big Sean, though.
I love Big Sean. But
Big Sean is the big three, though, huh?
that was the Big Three before.
Okay,
You know
I think
what
Drake
mean?
kind of bit some of his style.
But
You know
he
what I'm
bites
saying?
everybody. He got writers.
I think he
bites
bit a lot of his
everybody. That's what makes him a genius. 'Cause
Yeah.
You got to know how to steal.
The thing about the disses, Drake had the only one that had like replay value. You know what I'm saying?
But he's
talking
gonna
that
have
shit.
that.
But-
He knows how to make catchy songs. bro.
Exactly. Like,
And
like
then Rick
that.
Ross, you know what I'm saying?
Rick
You see that
Ross
shit? He
had
dropped
a good
that-
one.
You see
He
that
kept calling
cover?
him a white boy,
Yeah,
bro.
cover was crazy.
I ain't feeling that shit.
The
Said he got
Weeknd
fake
dissed him too.
abs, a
Fast
fake
bogus.
nose.
Did you guys hear the Weeknd's diss?
I didn't.
His is
I
kinda
heard about
trash.
it, but I didn't
Hey,
go
dude.
listen to it. Yeah, I
I
didn't.
feel
know.
like the disses have like when you start
He said he's
dissing
glad he
Drake
didn't
and
sign
them
to
and Weeknd and them, what's dangerous is they gonna diss you on a hit song. Like a couple
Exactly.
of them future
You got to
songs.
hear that on the
Yeah.
radio.
Listen to the
bro.
future.
Yeah.
Like they all dissing them on it. The
Yeah.
Weeknd's on there singing, and it
A$AP
sounds like
is
a
dissing
record,
them.
but
But-
he's
Yeah.
dissing them.
He said, "I wish. I'm glad I never signed my life away."
Yeah.
Whatever he said. Your shooter's making TikTok.
Wasn't he supposed to be
TikTok.
on
It
the
was.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he supposed to be signed
I
to
think
OVO
so,
at one
yeah.
point? Yeah.
I think he was at one point,
I don't think he was.
That's where I first heard him.
but it
I
wasn't.
saw that.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
he
don't think. I
almost-
think he was just
yeah,
putting his
yeah,
arm
you're
around
right.
him like, "Yo, I'm a
You're right. And it's
affiliate.
probably a good thing he didn't.
like a McConan. Look at where he at.
Dude, I love McConan, bro. He's
So
fire.
do I.
Yeah,
So do I, but where is
I
he
love
at?
McConan, bro. That's
Nowhere
true.
to be found. Got shelved by Drake.
He did one song with NBA YoungBoy lately that was
Yeah.
actually pretty alright.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that shit was nice. Who you think is the big three in Omaha though?
Damn. That's a hard one right there.
I want to start
How do
some
you want to
rap.
answer that?
Can I hear yours? Let's hear yours.
Yeah, what's your big three?
Fuck
What's
a
your
big three. It's just big me, bro.
There's too many. There's too many to narrow down to three. To be honest, there's some cold rappers in town.
There is.
I don't even
dude.
know if I could really narrow it down like that. Like it's
I want to
and
start
everybody.
some.
Some
Like,
are different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
everybody got their
style.
own vibe. It's so
Yeah.
hard to compare people. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's doing, and like it all goes back to the community shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah.
Cause I want to start some like rap beef in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this shit fucking
The
hyped
problem is
up.
we'll
It used
on
to be
some
like
real
that a little bit.
beef shit. People are really because the thing about what I was gonna give my opinion on the Drake stuff. That's not real beef.
They live
It's
miles
not.
away
Beef
from
is
each other,
like-
country,
yeah.
different countries.
That too, and even so, like they didn't have nothing. To me, like beef isn't like, oh, Snake called you a weak rapper.
Yeah.
Y'all beef.
You
Beef
gonna
is
talk
like
about
Snake
killing him, fucking his
killed
wife and
somebody
shit.
I know or something, or
Yeah,
real
right.
or something.
Yeah.
He did something to or a,
Blood
a
was
person
shed
did.
at some point.
Now check this
Yeah.
out. Also, there's fake beef that labels put together. I think you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
but that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna give my whole synopsis
Yeah.
about, which is the fact that
Patrick CC.
listen,
No, yeah.
listen, the whole thing is fabricated, but at the same time,
With Drake and
what
them.
we gotta remember though is at the same time, Drake is from Canada.
exactly.
Oi.
The thing that a lot of people, like I said, the original Big Three was Big Sean, Drake, and motherfucking yeah, that was the original Big Three.
I never heard that
He
one.
is not fucking with
No,
Big
I
Sean.
don't. No, I fuck
I
with
never
him.
heard of him as a big three.
That was the whole.
It depends
thing
on Big
back in
Three.
the day.
What Big Three of all
The top
time?
three, not all time at
Yeah.
that time.
Just at
Oh,
that
at that
time.
time.
At that time. That could be.
Okay, yeah.
This was. The
I do
Big
think
Three.
so. It must have been that way up.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That he was up. He was up.
So
That
at
sounded
that
good.
time, if you really want to think about it, with this whole beef sparking off and shit, and Drake rubbing everybody the wrong way and shit like that, and people turning on him, you got to think who Kendrick got for backup,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, well, Drake got Wayne.
yeah.
That's just one. Kendrick got Snoop. Kendrick got 50.
Yeah.
Kendrick, and he got the biggest one of all.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Oh shit.
I think that's who's gonna come out the woodwork when
But
this is
that's
what makes
what
me
I'm
think he's
saying.
coming for Drake. This is I'm glad you said that. I think he's coming for Drake because he said you in the scope right now. Aftermath, whoop de bam, whoop de.
Come on,
Come on,
bro.
dog.
He said
You
after
He
know
is
that,
not
we
bro.
playing
gonna have
about
to
that. So
bring
put him
out.
on.
And
You
when
know
he
he's
said
coming.
Aftermath is Interscope.
Yeah, but
So it was
that's
a
what I'm
bar
saying.
though. It was a bar.
No, but I'm saying he's dissing the label with the
He's
bar
dissing
that
the
he
whole
signed to.
label.
The same label that Eminem that put Eminem on is the
He
same
gonna
one
bring
that
out
put
the
him on.
gods.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he gonna bring out the gods, and ain't nobody.
He
gonna
didn't say
stand
Shady,
against
but he
that.
said Aftermath
Yeah,
and
you ain't got
Interscope.
to.
Those are two
Right.
that's
You ain't
attached
got
to him.
to.
Yeah.
And when I heard Aftermath, my
That's
immediate
Drake.
think was Eminem,
You
bro.
already
I'm like,
know.
Yeah,
no
that's Drake.
way, dog. Like that shit's crazy, bro.
So who
The
gonna
game
stand
will
with
get
Drake?
at him for his deal back with Drake.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
What you gonna get cannabis? You gonna run with cannabis on OVO, bro? That's not gonna happen.
no.
Dude, because people are saying the whole thing's just fabricated. You
It
know,
is, but
all
it's
fake.
good
Yeah.
rap beef though.
And that's
Yeah.
why
It is
I was
good.
skeptical about the
It is
MGK
entertaining.
Eminem shit too. To be honest,
That was entertaining.
Yeah.
I was skeptical about it. I
It
thought
puts
that
you-
was a fake one.
It puts your numbers up a little bit. You know what I
I
mean?
think,
I don't
too,
really respect MGK for going back and
When
forth.
you're a
but-
huge
Yeah.
artist and you got like a strong opinion about another famous person, like people can eat that up. You know what I mean? And then so of course when MGK and Eminem was like the perfect storm because it was like you got all the Eminem, this ride or die hard fans.
all the stands.
But
It
if
was
you
like no
follow-
matter what happened. But I thought personally, as being an Eminem fan, he went off on that diss record, dude. Like he just went off on him.
But he just made him another. He just made him another.
Yeah.
But
Point on his
MGK,
list.
I'm gonna show my love, even though I'm
killed
not
it too,
I'm
though.
like a huge.
No,
fan.
he did his thing.
He
Out
did
of
his
all the
thing.
I like
people-
both
He did
of
his
it,
thing.
Out of all the people that went against Eminem and
Yeah.
tried to actually battle him
Yeah.
for real, like on an artist to
Yeah.
artist level,
Right.
Probably my
MGK
favorite
did his
one.
thing.
He did
the
his thing,
most.
and he's
Yeah.
a dope artist
Did
and
the
actor
most.
and all of
Yeah,
that.
that's the most listenable one that
Yeah.
ever came at him.
Because if
Right.
you go back, you know what I mean. You ain't gonna listen to Everlast.
Benzino.
You ain't gonna listen to
fucking-
Benzino.
Yeah, Ja Rule.
You're not gonna listen to.
Benzino's still trying to battle him.
Like you will
Current
go back
day.
and listen.
Hey,
to
but he
him.
seemed like
call
he
him
kind of
out.
almost won one
Bro.
little part of it. I was like, what?
Benzino, he just shot a music video at Mom's Spaghetti.
Don't-
Yeah, I saw
Fucking
that.
Detroit,
They,
bro.
Don't do
Detroit
that.
ain't happy with him
Don't
about that
do that.
neither.
No,
I
they
don't
not.
think.
Well, he shot a video with his mom, I believe, back in the
No,
day,
he
though.
didn't. No,
Didn't
he
he?
didn't.
Or he said something, or he was
He
mentioning
said
his
he
mom.
mentioned his
Oh, I
mom.
thought he shot a video with
No,
her in the
he
video.
didn't.
Yeah.
Detroit riding hard over here, bro.
Right.
No, didn't Eminem say something like you had her in that video? Something.
But he don't fuck with his mom, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Eminem, bro.
Where Mom's Spaghetti is not in the hood. I just want to let y'all know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
If he would have went to the real Detroit,
It's not on 8
he wouldn't
Mile?
have made it out. No,
Okay.
no, it is not.
Have you been to Mom's Spaghetti?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
But it's not in the hood.
Is 8 Mile part of Detroit?
Yes, it
Because
is.
somebody's trying to say it wasn't on TV recently.
No, 8 Mile.
I saw that. I was like, what?
8 Mile is
It's
what
the line where it
separates-
ends, huh?
Yes, it's
Okay.
what
That's what they were
separates
saying.
Detroit.
It's on the edge.
It's not on the edge, but it's Detroit. Then you start going up 9 mile, 10 mile, 11 mile.
Yep.
But 8 mile across 8 mile on the other side where you go 8 mile, 7 mile, 6 mile. That's the hood.
Yeah.
That's where all the niggas at. So
Dude, have y'all heard Eminem's fucking sus bars, bro?
What is it?
Just like overtime.
Yeah,
just,
like his.
Oh, he's had a bunch.
He's
of
had a
them.
lot of
Come
sus
on,
lines.
bro. It's Eminem.
Bro, he was a shock value rapper, so nobody really took it serious.
At
Like
all.
he's talking
Right.
about fucking his mom, this and that. Nobody really believe he's gonna do it, but they're just like, that is weird. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But that was a bar. Like the way he made that shit sound
Right.
is crazy.
I was listening to one of the songs. It was called like "Fack" or whatever. My homie showed it to me. I was like, "Yeah, Eminem's hard," and he was like talking shit. He's like, "You think Eminem's hard? Listen to this song,
Bro, you can't judge that album.
dude." You know what song I'm
even know
talking
what song.
about,
That whole album is weird.
bro?
I
in the-
can't
whole
remember that
album
song.
But the
Yeah.
song, he was just talking about like it was a crazy track.
It
but
was.
the bar that stuck with me, he said, "Throw that little gerbil," or what he said.
Yes.
Throw
Go
the
ahead,
little
say the bar. Say the bar, bro. You know
Let
what
me
bar
look.
it is.
No, let me look it up so I can quote
Say
it
the bar. I
perfectly.
know what bar you talking about.
Hold up.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can only imagine. He started
You know
with the
what-
gerbil.
you know what
I
that
don't know
album-
he's
I know,
going with
right?
But you know what that album is reminiscent of?
What?
Dude.
It's like a
Gerbil
whole
in the
Weird Al
microwave.
Yankovic type parody.
He
That's kind
said-
of what he's going for.
Grab that gerbil, grab that tube, let that little rascal nibble on my asshole.
Oh wow.
About the fucking gerbil.
What song is that?
It's called
Fack.
Fack. F-A-C-K.
And there's some other shit on there that's questionable.
Oh, I
as
think
fuck.
I remember some shit. He's like, fuck.
Fack.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You remember the Kim song where he
No,
was like
that
killing
wasn't
her
the
and
interlude.
dragging her
I
around?
really stopped fucking around after Eminem show, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
there was like one album that I fucked with again after, and I can't even. It was like one of
Was
them
it Relapse?
refill or some shit. Or
Relapse.
one of
Dude,
them relapse.
That shit blew my fucking mind. I said,
His
what did
new-
he say, bro?
His new one wasn't bad. The music to get murdered by.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one with the plane. That was the one.
Yeah,
I
that
fucked
one too. That
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah.
Kamikaze.
That shit's tight, bro. Who's your dream feature?
with. Damn, man, shit. It's all kind. Let me see. Chino Moreno from Deftones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
It ain't
nice.
rap, but yeah,
That'd be
Nah,
fire,
that's a dope
huh?
ass. That's
Yeah.
a dope ass collab for.
yeah.
And I always said this. I haven't actually brought it up yet, but I see you like more as a like. I like to say this one for motherfuckers like
Yeah.
Bobo, like Dewey, like
Yeah.
us, all of us is fuck. I don't like saying that rappers are rappers. Like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like we are artists, bro.
Yep.
You know what
Musicians,
I mean?
yeah.
Musicians, exactly. So it's just rap just happened to be something that you do.
Yeah.
Creatives.
You know?
I really
And
love
I see
creatives.
you as more than a rapper, dog. You
Yeah,
more of
yeah.
a rock star.
Yeah,
than-
yeah.
You just happen to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a perfect collab with the Deftones, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Mm-hmm.
What are some big features that you had with or throughout your career?
Shit. Tech, ISO, let me see. 600 Breezy from Chicago.
Oh,
That's
nice.
dope.
You got
That's
a track
dope.
with him?
Yep.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, it's called For a Purpose.
He
Yeah.
can rap too.
Yeah.
He can
Rap,
really
rap.
rap.
Yeah.
That's fire.
He was dating that chick from Black Ink.
Oh,
what's
really?
her name? The one that
Donna?
light skinned one.
Donna?
Yeah, I think so.
That's fire, dude.
Big booty one.
I think so. Is that the one? She had. She's kind of like crazy.
She got a
and shit.
gap too.
I
Kind
think
of
that's
crazy.
her.
That's
I think
Donna.
that's her.
That's
That's
Donna.
her.
Yeah.
Might be. Hold on. I could be wrong. I don't want to misquote, but it's one.
No, I think she spent some time out here too.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Dang,
about to look
dude,
it up. I don't wanna
The Tech
say the
N9ne
wrong
feature is definitely something crazy. Bro.
Yeah, that
I
right
also
there
watched a
was some
bunch
shit.
of you and Tavo's videos from back in the day too,
Yep,
bro.
yep.
Those shits are sick,
one. Yeah,
bro.
we got some shit, man.
Yeah. That's tight, bro. I did I got a couple like bigger features you could say. I did one with Smoke Perp, and then I got another song coming out soon with Crip Mac from
Get the
Calif-
fuck out of here. You bought it after he got locked up?
Before he
You
got
a
locked
deal.
up, bro.
Oh, I was gonna
Before,
say,
dude.
What?
So I got it before. It's usually because this shit's 55, right? So it was 550 for the feature. But he did a deal one day and it was bro.
Damn.
So I fucking sent him the beat, you know what I'm saying? He
you might want to edit that out.
I will, of course. I'm not gonna put money in there, but I sent him the shit and he put the craziest shit on there, bro. It was wild.
Yeah.
But now he's locked up for like 10 fucking years, bro.
We'll see what happens, but
Yeah.
right, it's a good. I keep telling him, man, it's a good time, man.
Yeah, 'cause
This is
dude-
rolling, Bobo. It's a good time to put that out.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, we just got
Oh,
the
yeah,
final
drop that
mix
shit.
back for it.
you
Literally
gonna
the
have
other
all
day.
the lokes in Omaha go, oh, he's tapped in.
No, see,
Real talk.
that's the thing, bro. I'm all like, I'm trying to make the cover art as neutral as possible too.
Yeah.
So
To me, people
like,
know they know Crip Mac right now
Yeah.
in the culture. It's
Yeah.
like, man,
Yeah.
you know, And it's
They
not
gonna
no
be like,
crazy
what?
shit neither. I
Dude,
feel like
It's gonna be a funny song though, just because he's such a crazy fucking guy.
That's dope though, man. That's a player deal.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
player deal.
And then you and Tabo got the record together.
Yeah, me and Tabo
Yeah,
got a song
yeah.
together. Cool.
Don't you got 2 with Smoke Perp? Yeah.
my
see.
guy?
Is it out yet? The second one?
Yeah, we got 2 out there. Big Diamonds and Sweep Shit.
I like the Big Diamonds. I
You like that
a lot.
one?
Yeah.
Dude, that
Can you
one's
send the
actually
hook for me, bro?
You
for
set
Big
him up like
Diamonds. No. I'm gonna have to pass that one to G real quick.
right.
bro.
Yeah, right. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Dude, but yeah, that's lit that you seen that, bro. But yeah, we got 2 with him, and then the way I got hooked up with Crib Mac is I sent the Smoke Perp song to No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? And I'm super tapped into the No Jumper culture. So I was like, who would be
I saw that. Yeah, I saw them shot you out.
Yeah, they got me on there a couple times, and I had them. They actually reviewed the Big Diamond song and said it was fucking AI. They're fucking haters, bro. But
didn't even
then
notice that.
when we send them the Crip Mac song, bro, there's no faking it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
they're
know
gonna go
it's Crip.
crazy.
AI
you might
can't
be
make
out
that
there.
up.
You might get flown out there, man. I can see it.
Dude, and that's the thing, bro. Like,
Right.
Get on
I
the
would-
radar a couple more times. You're gonna be like, all right, yeah.
See,
He's
and-
getting bored. You see what he's fucking with? All kind of just weird, goofy
bro.
Did they hear the new one yet with Smoke Perp?
Sweep Shit? No, they haven't done another live
'Cause
stream
I feel like
yet.
that's strategically smart.
Sweep
Keep
Shit's
putting them
nice,
in their radar.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm also trying to get like a jail call lined up with Crip Mac too while he's in there,
Yeah.
just to get him like listening to the song or whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But that shit'll be tight, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped for it. We definitely gotta get some music going too, bro.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
been-
with it. I'm with it.
Yeah, because we were texting about it, so I was looking at some beats,
Yeah.
trying to find something that's the right style for us, you know?
Yeah, let me
But
know.
I think it would be sick, bro.
I'm down, dog.
What else we got to go, bro? It's like 8:30, going for about an hour and a half so far. You headed back to wherever tonight?
Yeah,
Wherever.
to the back cave.
Yeah, to the back cave, bro. You know, I'm the same way, bro. I don't know where to know nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Did you say
yeah.
who's the hardest rapper in?
Oh, I don't
Fucking
know.
Snake Lucci.
Snake
No,
From
fucking
Glenwood?
doubt.
I don't
I got some homies out. They got that. You seen the amphitheater down there?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I want to perform there, bro.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
That would be so.
They got a
sick.
castle down there that
Oh,
I was
really?
looking at. Yeah, you could perform at a castle.
It's
It
a
costs.
castle.
It costs a little bit, but
No shit.
somebody could
Be
throw an
worth
event
it.
there. Yeah,
Be worth it.
I would do some shit like that.
That would be fire, actually.
It's a
bro.
real life castle. Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. You gotta look it up.
Yeah, that'd be fire, dude.
Man, I had to do
But-
a video too. Shit.
I know, right? A video in there would be cool. But what's something that the people don't know about you on our way out of here, bro? Let
Shit.
them in on some little Snake Lucci secrets, bro.
Shit, man, just SnakeHouse Records. You know, started in 2003, 2004, still going. You know, we had a lot of artists in town from that label, from ISO to Tabo to Scarsworth. A lot of people didn't know that, and then a lot of people haven't heard of a couple people that's really dope in town, like Money Creates Enemies, MCE. So shout out to him. Just keep paying attention to what's going on, man, and you know, we're kind of blending a little bit of this metal shit in with our music over at SnakeHouse, and just stay tapped in, stay tuned in.
On that
It's nice.
Rockstar ride that GD was talking about.
Rockstar
Yeah.
vibes.
Real quick
up.
though, we didn't even bring up SnakeHouse Records, bro, huh?
Yeah.
So that's
all
like
good.
your guys' whole label, or
Yeah.
your whole label,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So you said you've signed, or not, I guess signed King ISO and Tabo before?
Yeah, I don't even want to use the word sign. It's just like I dropped it and gave him the CDs. Like, it's yours. You put it
Yeah.
out. I'm gonna have this many, and you have this many. I'm sell mine, you sell yours. So it's like he produced his own shit. He made his own beats. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the studio time, but he recorded it all like literally in 2 days. The reality show. I don't know if you ever heard it, but
Dope.
it was like his first album
I'll
ever.
have to check that out.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. So can someone still get signed to SnakeHouse Records?
Yeah, I mean,
Anyone
right
watching?
now, I think I kind of looked at it like this, man. Before I went in, it was like so many people part of SnakeHouse, and then when I went, I was hoping it could somebody carry the torch and keep it going with the label still name and keep that brand going. And after that, I kind of just was like, I'm gonna focus on me, so I used the label as just my platform
Right.
to not have to wait on no deal or nothing and put my music out, focus on me. I used to put a lot of people first. I want to put my shit,
Yeah.
focus on mine. But I am looking at other artists right now, actually. So yeah,
Yeah, who you got your eye on?
I don't want to put it out there yet. But yeah, I got a couple people in mind.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude, did you ever get offered any deals or anything like that?
Nah, not really. Nope.
No. Do you know what's homie's name? He's the Pyrex guy.
Yeah, AWAX.
AWAX.
Yeah.
You know him too?
Yeah, I was tapped in with him way back, long time ago. Yeah,
dude, because I fuck with his music too. He's actually a nice artist, bro.
You know
like
what's crazy? I introduced a lot of the Omaha artists that you see talking about AWAX. I'm the one that brought it to them.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't know who he was. Like he was sending this shit in boxes to us, and we was like out here, taking it to the places and shit.
Street team.
Yeah. So he's been tapped in with Omaha for a long time.
No
so,
shit.
Yeah, way before now. Like
So where's
20
AWAX
years.
from? What's his home base?
He's out in Antioch. He's in California.
Oh, he's in California. Okay.
Yeah, because I know, I think Tabo was like signed to Pyrex or something for a little bit there, and they were super tight and everything, and that's how I got like introduced to AWAX, and I was like, dude, this dude is actually fucking hard.
Me too.
Bro.
That's how I
Yeah,
learned
he's
about
hard.
him.
Yeah,
he's dope as motherfucker.
I like
Yeah.
AWAX, bro. He's
And I used to
hard,
bump his shit way back. He had like some shit called like 50,000 in a Jordan briefcase or some shit like that.
Oh,
Like it was
shit.
some dope shit. He had, man, it was a bunch of shit. He had like a bunch of tracks he was dropping
No
way
shit.
back. He was popping, dude. But he's rapped different back then. You know what I'm saying? He was like, 50 Cent when he first dropped.
Yeah.
Like that type of style back then with like the punchlines. He had like an East Coast flow with it. I like the melodizing stuff he does now too. I like both. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Wax.
He makes like, I want to say sad songs, but like almost in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because when
Yeah.
I was going through a lot of shit, that's when I like got hooked on him. I was like, bro, this shit is hitting. You know what I'm saying?
He'll hit them relatable stories and shit.
Yeah,
Just like
and that's
real
what it is
shit,
too. Yeah, I like that, bro. But SnakeHouse Records is sick,
and
bro.
the thing with he's a Pyru. I'm a Sureño. He fucks with Norteño, so I don't really go off into that. But hey, shout out to him though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Okay. Dang. So you said you're a Sureño, huh?
Mhm.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This boy was talking full Spanish to the
Yeah.
camera guy behind the thing before we started, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what, dude?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Mhm.
But that's sick, dude. I'm glad you could come up here with us for real. I'm glad you could take some time out today, get up here and shit, bro. This
Yes,
is a
sir.
great episode. Shout out to Snake Lucci, SnakeHouse Records. Shout out to Dewey Cox over there, bro.
Yeah.
GED over here helping me out, and then Tonio Travis from YH Studios behind the camera. Shout out to bro.
Shout out to the guys, man.
And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. If you trying to get a deal, bro, hit him up, bro.
Hit Bobo, man. Hit Bobo and Crip
Jump in
Mac.
those DMs, man.
Bobo Records, Crip Mac Records.
Hey, man, take care, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that was great, bro.